Kirk's comments on race are forcing black evangelicals into an awkward position. The passing of conservative activist and media figure Charlie Kirk has created a deeply awkward and painful situation for black evangelicals, forcing them to publicly reckon with his controversial and, in many cases, overtly racist rhetoric. While some white evangelical leaders have praised Kirk as a martyr for freedom and a modern-day milk, many black Christians are grappling with how to reconcile their shared faith with Kirk's divisive and often disparaging comments about people of color. For years, Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA, used his platform to promote views that were offensive and, to many, antithetical to the principles of Christianity. He famously described the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 as a huge mistake, claimed that the African American family was more cohesive during the era of racial segregation, and made derogatory comments about black people in leadership positions, particularly black women. His remarks were not just political, they were deeply personal for black evangelicals, many of whom have long been a part of the conservative movement despite its often strained relationship with issues of racial justice. The lionization of Kirk's legacy by some prominent white evangelical figures has placed black Christians in a difficult position. They are being asked to mourn a man who, in their view, regularly attacked and delegitimized their experiences. This has led to a public divide within the evangelical community, with black pastors and leaders speaking out against the praise of Kirk. One prominent black pastor, the Reverend Dwight McKissick, stated that while he agreed with every word of Kirk's commentary on the Bible, he could not overlook his comments on race. He noted that the willingness of some white evangelicals to praise Kirk despite his racist rhetoric is a mystery to black people and reveals a deep chasm in how different parts of the evangelical community view and prioritize issues of racial justice. Other black Christian leaders have been equally firm, with one pastor stating that while he denounces Kirk's death, he also cannot celebrate him as a hero. He said that a person who talked about black people in the way Kirk did cannot be lauded as a follower of Jesus in the way some are attempting to do. This public friction has brought into sharp focus the long-standing tensions within American evangelicalism. While some congregations have made strides toward racial integration, Kirk's comments and the reaction to his death threaten to undo this progress and deepen the rift between black and white evangelicals. The incident has reignited a critical conversation about whether white evangelicalism can truly embrace its black members without addressing and condemning the racist ideologies that continue to find a home within the movement. Ultimately, for many black evangelicals, this is not just a political issue but a spiritual one. They are trying to follow a faith that preaches love, unity, and justice, while simultaneously being part of a movement that, at times, seems to be actively at odds with those very principles.